guys? This is Jess and you're watching Keto Rewind. Today is week 8. Can you believe it's already been 8 weeks? I seriously can't believe it's already been 8 weeks. And if you go by days, it's day 56. The cool thing is I will have a month 2 update in 3 days. I originally started my journey on February 11th, 2019, and today is April 8th, 2011. So it's been 56 days, and my true 2-month update is going to be on the 11th, which is 3 days away. So stay tuned for a month 2 update. I'm going to talk about some other stuff, basically a recap of month 1 and month 2, and you don't want to miss it. So let's get started. If you haven't already done it, hit that subscribe button. If you're not familiar or your first time on my channel, I am on a mission to lose 140 pounds. I am using the ketogenic diet with intermittent fasting, and this is like a documentary, I should say, of my journey getting to my goal weight of 169 pounds. So hit that subscribe button. I would love to help you. I'd love to inspire you. I want to teach you all my tips and tricks. So let's get started on the week 8 update. The best part is I changed some things up this week. I went on, instead of doing a 16-8 fasting window, I switched to a 23-1 fasting window, and that I did that for 2 reasons. One, right now, my goal is to lose this weight as fast as possible because I have a major health problem that I need to get this weight off before it's making it worse. If you have not heard of my journey or why, one of the reasons I started this, I do have a genetic heart defect that causes heart failure, and there's no way out of it there's no way out of it, but I can help myself by not being morbidly obese. Losing this weight, getting on track, will prolong those things so that it will happen later in my life, and being healthy now is so good for my heart. So I am literally out of time because I've been overweight for 13 years. I've been 140 pounds overweight, mind you, so that's making my heart condition so much worse. So my goal is to get this weight off as fast as possible. Now, you don't have to be so aggressive if you're going to do this and learn. I'm just on the balls to the wall approach because I literally am out of time and I got to get this weight off. And it's coming off so easy. I'm capitalizing on all of it right now and just destroying my weight loss. I'm conquering the fat battle. So you don't need to be so aggressive. So the first reason I switched to a 23-1 window was I'm home for the next 2 months before my kids get out of school. When my kids are out of school, it's going to be mayhem here. And it's just so much easier to get the bulk of it off before my kids are here, and then, crazy life and all that. So I'm taking advantage of these last 2 months I have before they're done, out for the summer. So that's one of the reasons that I've kind of taken the balls to the wall approach for, health, and because I have 2 months left to myself. And the other part is I want to keep my body guessing. So the more guessing that I let it do, the less it's going to get into a plateau, plus I'm one of those people, I just get bored easy. I have to constantly have stuff to keep me interested in going. So I'm challenging myself by switching up to a 23-1 fast instead of a 16-8 because it just gives my body whoa, what's going on here? Let's, I don't want to get into just slow, maybe hit a plateau here and there. I want to keep my body guessing because that keeps that downward trend going. And it also frees up some calories for the weekends when my husband and I and the kids are all home and having family time. And, if we go out to eat or something, it gives me a couple extra, a little bit of wiggle room. during the week, I do the 23-1, like fast for 23 hours, eat for a 1 hour window, and then repeat that over. So that's Monday through Friday. That's what I've been doing. So I do not eat lunch. I don't eat breakfast. I don't snack. I don't do anything outside that fasting window other than drink water, tea, and coffee, and sparkling water, which, you know, I've been like living off of sparkling waters. But anyways, it seems like the camera's so low. Let me put this up a little, I'm like chopping my head off. Let's see if that's any better. So, okay, so the fasting window this week changed. I had a whole week to do it, and it was easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be like dying because like right now it's 12:48. I would have normally have started either preparing or have started eating my lunch. Now I'm just like, whatever, you know. It's crazy. You think like you just can't do it, and there you go. You try it, and look what happens. Look at you. You're doing it. So it's been really easy to switch, especially since I've been busy. It takes me so much time to cook and prepare food, and pack up groceries, clean up the kitchen. By skipping 2 meals a day, not only is my grocery budget cheaper, but I'm also spending way less time like making, cleaning up, eating food. So I've been a lot more productive in other areas of my house. I feel like I kind of like this. It's kind of cool. So I had some conflicting, I've been researching, what do you do? Do you eat all of your macros? Like say, I think I can have like 1,464 or something like that macros in a day. Do you eat all of those macros in the day for that one meal? So like my one meal, I eat the 1,400 calories just in that, or do I, just eat a normal dinner? So I was doing lots of research this week, and I can't really hone in on an absolute answer to that question. So if you are familiar with the 1 meal a day approach or the 23-1, what do you do? The most consistent response I've had is get your protein macros in, not necessarily how like your overall, your fats, everything else like that, but hit your protein. Because obviously being 104 pounds, still overweight, I have tons of fat reserves. That's the whole point. Use my fat reserves before, taking away from muscle and stuff. So I've been making, I don't know, I think it's like, I forget what my actual protein number is, but say it's 50, I'm hitting my 50. I don't really care if I'm hitting my fat. Obviously I really don't care if I'm hitting my carbs, but I am hitting my protein macros. And so far, I have not been hungry. The scale has moved awesome, and I feel great. So on the weekends, I just do a 16-8. But during the Monday through Friday, I've been doing the 23-1. So let's get into the numbers. I started this journey at 309 pounds on week 1, day 1. Today is day 56, and I am down, drumroll, 36 pounds total. From this week to week 7, I've lost 4. So my grand total is 36 pounds and 56 days. So I will be back for a month 2 update, which is in like 3 days. I'm trying really hard to lose like 4 pounds. So I'm going to go on like a long walk, and we'll see if I can get the scale to have a nice even 40-pound weight loss in 2 months. So wish me luck. But also some other stats. I'm averaging about 4.5 pounds a week loss. So with that average, I should be hitting my first 100-pound loss in like 3 months from now. So we're in April. So May, June, July, I should be 100 pounds down. So, I mean, there's a ton of factors that will come into play, but if I stay the course and I keep doing what I'm doing, I will be down 100 pounds in 5 months total. So let's see if I can do that. I am so focused. I'm so pumped. I feel so good. I've appreciated all of the support that I've had. And please, 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 please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying really hard to get the message out to get to reach people like me who needed some inspiration, who wanted to see the before and after pictures, who wanted to see the tips and tricks so that you don't have to make the mistakes. You just go through it with a fine-tooth scalpel and lose that weight, you know? Where I'm like kind of playing with stuff, constantly figuring stuff out. I've been lucky to like been hitting it on each week, but you know, this is still something that I'm learning too. And I want to say I am not an expert, but I am an expert in my story and my journey to lose this 140 pounds. So I have 104 pounds left until I reach my goal weight of 169 pounds. But today I weighed in at 277 when I get on, I'm sorry, that was last week. Today was 273. So yeah, 273. And I was just like, man, it's starting to like really show. Like my girls are just like, Mommy, you're getting smaller. Like people who haven't seen me in a while that didn't even know I'm doing keto, or were like, wow, have you lost weight? You know, it's like it's starting to really show now. So check out the before and after pictures. I'm like losing, I'm just getting a flatter stomach. I am getting I'm losing my double chin. You know, my boobs are smaller, so they fit in bras again. It's like, I don't feel like I'm so top heavy anymore. So that's one good thing. I wanted to lose boob. But let's see, I've been wearing like extra large, solid extra larges. Like I have 2 to 3X's and like up to size 22 jeans in my closet. I wore a 16 in jeans this week. I went and, you know, pop tags on those suckers. So I'm wearing 16s on the bottom and extra larges on the top. And it's just awesome. Awesome. You can't even wipe the smile off my face. That feeling of all your hard work and zip it up. So I'm super excited, and I hope I've inspired a few people. If you have any tips for me, if you have the answer to my question, whether you're supposed to eat all of your macros in that one meal, or if you could just have a normal dinner, or maybe you just have to hit your protein of your macros. If you have that answer, comment below. But right now what I'm doing is I'm just hitting my protein number, and I could care less about the other numbers. So I will be back in like 3 days on April 11th to give my 2-month update. And I can't wait to see if I can hit 40 pounds in 2 months. So excited. So you're watching Keto Rewind, and